Alright, I want to welcome you to another time with Tosin Adedeji on relationship matters. Okay, so in one of my videos I promised that we're going to look at if it is proper for a Christian sister or a sister who has been seeing a brother, probably maybe you've been having a revelation about the man and you've been getting instructions that this brother is going to be your husband, is going to be the person you are going to spend the rest of your life with. If it's proper to go and meet him, we can just say, is it proper for a woman to propose to a man in this part of the world, or is it proper for a Christian sister to go and meet a man and say, this is what the Lord is saying? Alright, so at the end of this video you get the answer to that question. But I want you to know, a lot of people will say, yes, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. It is he who finds, so it should be he who also propose. Alright, I want us to know something, that as children of God, it is proper for you as a lady to go to the man and go and tell him that, see, I've been seeing you, it is you that the Lord said I will marry you. That question, that answer is in the hand of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit who has been showing you, who has been teaching you, or the revelation you've been receiving from God, will also give you the way to go about it. The man of the God that has shown you, that has said, this person is your husband, will also tell you what you need to do while waiting. The problem is that a lot of us only wait. We only wait to get who am I going to marry? We only wait to receive the revelation of the person. We don't wait to receive how to wait. We don't wait to receive what to do while waiting. We don't wait to receive the next instruction on what should you do. So if the Holy Spirit has been revealing somebody to you, or if you have gotten an instruction, or you have a feeling, or you've known that this is the person that is going to be my husband, or this is the choice of God for me, what you should do is in the hand of the God that has shown you that revelation. So for everybody it's different. For me, I'm going to share a little of my story with you, and then so you know that it's different for different people. For Ruth, let's start from the Bible days. You see that Ruth and Boaz, it was Naomi who told Ruth, and she said, go and meet this man and lie down at his waist side, and he will tell you what to do. She did, and see how the matter went. She followed that instruction and it worked for her. I believe that there must have been a leading that had led Rebecca and said, okay, Rebecca, go to the well at this time. Even if she didn't know that it was going to be for marriage, something must have led her to go at that time and to do what she did. Because the man, the servant of Abraham, had prayed that the person that would ask would give this kind of response, and she did. It wouldn't have just been her thoughts. There must have been a spirit that led her to give that response. For everyone, every woman, if the Holy Spirit, and you are sure, is the one telling you this is your husband and go and meet him, if you get a revelation like that, please go and do as he tells you. I'm going to say it on the issue of proposal for both men and women. How do you propose to a woman, or a woman, how do you make this person know that this is what the Lord is saying? Do as the Lord tells you. Just as the mother of Jesus, told the disciples, anything he says you should do, do it. If the Holy Spirit is telling you, call that person. In my own case, I had the nudge in my spirit. I had the Holy Spirit telling me to call my husband. Then he had not become my husband. It was just a father figure, a mentor, and I had the nudge to call. Ordinarily, I wouldn't have done that because I had this pride that the Lord, thank God for Jesus who broke that pride out of me. And I was thinking of, how can a woman call a man? Why should I be the one to call a man? What will I tell him if I call? And then I was thinking of, no, it's not proper. A woman should not be the one to call a man. What will I say? But then I kept getting the urge, call apostle, call him. And then I tried. I also tried to use, add the flesh to the spirit. And I just called one day and I said, sir, hello sir. I've been seeing something about somebody. I didn't say it was the one. So I've been seeing something about somebody, and I'm giving the person 7 days for the person to come out straight. If the person does not come out, we know that it's not of the Lord. The Holy Spirit did not tell me to do that. The Holy Spirit only said, call him and say you want to see him. And because I didn't want to, appear like it's a woman that is calling a man, I started using my head to figure it out. And I told him, I said, hey, I've been seeing something, and I'm giving the person 7 days. If it does not come, I will know it's not of the Lord. Guess what? My husband now, my then apostle, guess what he said to me? He said, tempt not the Lord your God. 7 days passed, so brethren, he did not call. He didn't even do as if he knew what I was talking about. He acted as if he does not even have any information as regards to what I was saying. So what am I trying to say? The Holy Spirit actually said call him, ask him that you want to see him, but the Holy Spirit did not tell me to use that route. I was just trying to figure it out until when I kept getting this move. I kept calling, and guess what? He would give excuses. Hey, I'm busy, I don't have time, hey, I'm not in town, hey, I'm out of the state. He was just saying a lot until finally I got a move. The Holy Spirit told me, if you invite him for a program, he would come. So invite him for a program. I got that instruction. So I had to break my pride again. All the wings I thought I had as a woman, I've never spoken. I've been the one that guys will come for, and I'll be making, saying, no, please, I'm not ready, I don't have your time. But this one I got married to, I got the nudge of the Holy Spirit that said I should call him and invite him for a program. So I called and I said, sir, please, sir, we have the program we do on Tuesdays. I want to invite you for the program. And he said, hey, I'm not around. I will see if I return before that day. I will see. But I'm not promising you, but I'm not in town. Then at that point, I had already given up. Like, no, why would I be the one calling and he's not even giving me attention? Hello. Lo and behold, to cut the story short, in that fateful day, he came for the program. He did not come on time, actually. So some minutes to 12 in the night, because it was an all-night program. He later came, and when he came, the next thing after the program, he came to meet me and said, hey, you said you want to see me, what is it? I was like, okay, you are even come now. What will I start saying? Should I start telling you that I had a dream, I saw this? But then I got the leading again. The Holy Spirit said, tell him everything you are seeing. It was not making sense. I cannot just start telling any woman right now, say, hey, if you are seeing anything about a man, just call him and start talking. You must be led. I was led. He sat in front of me and I started talking, and sir, so day I had a revelation, so day I saw this, so day I did this, so day this word came to me, so day. After talking, he didn't say a word. He was even pressing his phone, carrying his Bible as if he was not listening to me. When I finished talking, when I don't have anything to say again, he just asked and he said, are you done? I said, yes, I'm done. I don't have another thing to say. And then he dropped his phone, he dropped the Bible, and he said, okay, I cannot say, I can't forget those words exactly. He said, I can't say I'm ignorant of all you have been saying. What you are saying, I cannot say I don't know what you are talking about. He said, but I was just waiting for the last sign. And then I looked at him, like he said, I was waiting for the last sign. I actually prayed and I told him, and I said, I don't want to go and meet a woman that will turn me down, that will do this. If really you are choosing this lady for me, he said he prayed and he went to God. He said, go and speak to her on my behalf and let her be the person to call me. So that was like a sign, the kind of sign that Gideon gave, and he was saying, hey Lord, if this is you, if you give me victory, let this fleece be, wet, let the ground be dry, that kind of thing. So he gave that kind of sign. He was telling the Lord, and he said, go and meet the lady, talk to this lady, and let her be the person to call me. Let her be the first person to call me and tell me about this. So for me, it was an answer to prayer. I did not know what was pushing me to make that call. It didn't make sense to normally be the one to call a man and start talking, I saw this, I saw that. But I just followed the leading of the Spirit, only to discover that it was an answer to the prayer that somebody was praying somewhere. So for you, it can be different. The man that you are going to get married to might have prayed, or he might be waiting for one sign. You just need to be sensitive to the Spirit to get that right. If that Rebecca, if she did not get that sign right, she wouldn't have been the wife of Isaac. If she did not tell the servant of Abraham, if she did not say, don't worry, I'll give you water and I'll feed your camels. If she didn't say that, it would have just disqualified her from that particular sign that the man was waiting for, from being the wife of Isaac. So if you are a lady and you are a Christian sister, or you have been seeing somebody, you have a conviction in your heart that this person is your husband, the God that could give you that conviction can also tell you what to do. So don't just wait to receive, this is going to be my husband. Wait to hear what to do. Wait to hear how to go about it. It could be different for every one of us. Like I was saying in the other video, I said you could even just get a direction to wear a particular type of clothes. You could get a direction to offer voluntary service in a particular firm. You could get a direction. My husband was telling somebody the other time, said, don't do this, don't resign at this time. You could just get a direction not to resign from a particular place of work. You could get a direction to, teach the person's child. You could get a leading in different ways. As many that are led by the Spirit are sons of God. So if it's proper for a Christian sister to go and call a brother and say, sir, I've been having a revelation, I've been seeing you in my dreams, I saw that I was doing this, I saw that I was doing that, it will be proper if you are led. It will be proper if the Holy Spirit is telling you go ahead. It will not be proper if it is against the will of the Lord. It will not be proper if it is against the leading of the Holy Spirit. So what is proper is as you are led. It is proper to meet a man and tell him that, see what I've been seeing, if you are so led. It will not be proper if you are not led. Whatever it tells you to do. Remember, I keep saying this, as a child of God, whatever it tells you to do it. So that will be the answer, and I believe that you have learned one or two from all the series. I want you to know that we're here. We're going to be answering as many questions as you have. You can drop it in the comment section. Just tell us, okay, how this has blessed you, or if you have a question you want us to address in any of our videos, I want you to drop it. And trust me, by the grace of God, God will give us wisdom to answer them. And I want you to know that we're always here to bring solutions as God will help us to as many problems that come your way in relationship and marriage. I remain Tosin Adedeji, your favorite relationship coach. And I want you to know that we are here. God is helping us, and God will always be here to give you the answer